Hey guys, it's your girl Jay again, and I had to swing back around on this, you guys. Talk about putting things out in the universe and talk about God and listening to and looking for the signs. And I know we've always heard this, depending on what platform we're on. This is nothing new under the sun, what I'm about to say, but I just want to share my experience with you of how real it is. For those that haven't checked out my latest video, I know it's a little lengthy, a little long-winded. You might have to wait till you get off work or finish doing what you're doing on your Friday. And then when you're in your chill downtime, then you can kind of tune into my 29-minute or 30-minute video as I talk about quality and going into this year, starting off with the mindset of having a quality mindset in everything that I do as it relates to basically leveling up, certain class, certain way of doing things and companies I'd like to keep and all that stuff. Again, talking about quality. I talked about even the type of yarn that I want to use when it comes to doing crochet. Everything matters, I think, to God when it comes to him or the divine feminine, as some might say, leveling us up as women and men. This is for ladies and gentlemen. So I said that to say, just want to come here. I promise I won't be here too long. I won't hold you, as they say. But talk about, I know that I know that I know that is God. I literally, because God, it's the little things, y'all, right? At the end of the day, it's the little things. So I was in here trying to figure out, let me get something to drink, I like tea. For those who don't know, I love Thai tea is my favorite. I like regular tea, and I'm trying to wean myself off of iced coffee because of, health concerns and things that kind of way, and the sugars and stuff like that, right? So again, we're talking about quality. So as I'm going on to the Uber Eats app to find me Thai tea, I go to, for those that are familiar with boba tea, boba time, right? And so I don't really like boba, so I usually get my boba tea or my Thai tea without boba. So I say all that to say, so I'm on the app, right? And I'm looking at everything they got. Now I'm lactose intolerant, right? So that means that I have a moment like in the movie White Chicks when the Wayans brothers, when he eats the cheese and then he's in the bathroom. Yeah, that's me, for real. I'm just saying. But I say all that to say I love Thai tea and I like it with milk. But of course, my daughter always says, Mom, there's options when you're getting your stuff. You can use almond milk, you know what I'm saying, rice milk. They have alternatives, right? Oat milk or whatever. So what I decided to do was I was like, you know what? I'm always getting milk. It's always messing up my body. Let me go ahead. And this ain't the kicker, y'all. The good stuff ain't here yet. Just I gotta give you the details so you understand why the latest video that I put out right before this one, you'll get why this is all being tied in. Okay, so just bear with me, y'all. So I go on the app, or as I'm on the app, and I go, okay, this time, because that's the difference here. What am I going to do different this time? So this time, I chose to get my Thai tea with oat milk instead of regular milk because, again, I'm lactose intolerant. Why do I want to keep punishing myself? Why do I want to keep suffering? You don't have to suffer to have a good thing. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to suffer just to have quality or sacrifice even, right, to have quality. You really, really don't. And I think that was my fear more than anything is I thought, well, I'm used to. A lot of times we're just used to, even though we know the thing is hurting us, but it's like I'm used to milk, know that milk is not what I'm supposed to be drinking, knowing that I'm sensitive to dairy products. But here I am doing it anyway because I'm used to it. I can stand the pain, right? So, okay, that's one part of it. We ain't there yet, y'all. So again, I go ahead and order my oat milk, and my Thai tea. And so, of course, on the app it says it's on the way, almost there, blah blah blah. So you can look on for those that have Uber Eats or any type of food delivery app, you can see where your driver is and what your driver got going on and how long they're going to be there to pick up your stuff and drop your stuff off to you, right? So sure enough, I click on, and I just had to laugh. I click on the app and tell me why the Uber driver or the Uber Eats driver that was delivering my food, he was driving in a Mercedes Benz. Now, I don't know if this makes sense to anybody else, but God knows how to get my attention, okay? And so I know how to connect the dots, okay? Maybe connect the dots where they they don't even need to be connected, but for the sake of quality and the sake of trusting that God is in the season of helping me to get better, everything He wants me to pay attention to everything that's of quality and the things that are not, right? So sure enough, I look on the guy's app and I'm like, wait a minute, why is he number? I don't know what year it was, y'all. That's not even the point. We're talking about a quality car. Some might argue that. Some might say, well, Mercedes Benz ain't all that. But for the sake of this quality conversation, y'all, just meet me where I'm at, y'all. I'm still a baby in this thing. Remember that. I have not arrived. I'm still a baby in this thing. Even at 47, I'm still learning. So I'm not into cars. I've never owned a what's it called, brand name car. Is that how you say it? I don't even know how you say it. A luxury car, or even close enough to, right? I'm a van girl. I'm a hippie girl. That's me. Old school. I like them old school 70 vibes. Okay. Anywho, so I say I'm surprised I don't have a Cadillac. I'm just like for real, for real. But I say all that to say this. Um, so he's in a Mercedes Benz, the gentleman. Tell me why, y'all, when he comes up to the stairs to deliver me my one little small cup of Thai tea with with oat milk, okay? Tell me why when he comes up the stairs, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's a Jehovah Witness, or maybe this man is coming to somebody else's door, or coming to, whatever the case may be. He walks up the stairs, and I'm at my buddy's house, mind you, but he walks up the stairs in a suit. And I'm like, is this how he giving his quality service in a suit, tie, shoe? He had the works, y'all. Older gentleman. He probably was in his 60s. And I looked at him and I was like, okay, I see you. Without saying that, but I was like, this is it. Delivered my stuff, and I said, man, you have a beautiful day, sir. But my point is, which I'm sure you guys already get by now, I hope, is that God will give it to you however you need it. Okay? If you need to see quality in any of your circumstances or in your situations, just seek it. That's what I said in the previous video. Seek it and you will find it. That goes back into seek ye the kingdom of heaven, which in my interpretation is not so much of God in heaven as much as is the God in you, the quality in you, the value in you, right? And once you start to say, God, okay, I'm ready. All right, well, I ain't got nothing to lose. I've already lost everything in my case. I've already hit rock bottom. I don't think how low can you go? I can't get any lower than this. Not really. In fact, God won't even allow me to. So if that's the case, and I'm in this mode of getting a little higher, everything matters. Everything matters. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to come here and drop this to you guys. Hopefully it inspires more than a few of you that hear it. But I'm like, okay, no, he didn't come up here. I literally thought he was a Jehovah Witness. What's today? Friday? I think they usually come through on Saturday. But you get what I'm saying? Starting out early. And I'm like, I didn't even pay attention to him, right? So I'm like, okay, this could not be, this ain't, I was like, nah, that ain't him. And sure enough, it was him. It was him. That's another key point takeaway, is knowing that it may not show up the way that you thought it would show up, that part, right? And it may show up better, more elaborate, even is a word that's coming to me, than you expected. The treatment. You came here to deliver he probably don't even realize this because this is his way, but you came to deliver me a simple old cup of Thai tea with oat milk, right? And a suit and a tie. That speaks volumes to me. And a suit and a tie and driving a Mercedes. I mean, won't he do it? That means that how I'm taking it in now in the spirit is that when God gets ready to deliver you something, when God is doing it, He's going to deliver it to you in style. He's going to deliver it to me with class and taste. He's going to deliver it to me where it's where it's a little bit high maintenance. And I don't even claim to be that, y'all. Like, what? No, you didn't come up here in almost a dang three-piece suit to deliver this tea driving in a Mercedes Benz. Where are you going, sir, after the fact? Or was it just for me? Sometimes these little things are just for y'all, just for you, for nobody else. But I did want to come here and share it because, again, this is the sign that surely God is like, I'm telling you, I am going to give you quality treatment. Will you accept it? It is in that season. God's probably always been trying to do it, that part. But do you believe you deserve it? Do you believe it? Do you believe that this is what you can have? Of course, this man didn't know me from Adam's first time seeing me. But when he handed it to me, I had to look him face to face and say, thank you, sir. I was like, you have a beautiful day. Because the truth is, you just confirmed what I needed to know. So yeah, I had a phone call coming through. I had to finish that call, but yeah, you guys, for sure, these are the signs from the Almighty. These are the signs from the Creator, for sure. That everything matters, and this is the part where many people regarding spirituality and or religion believe that, God doesn't care about the little things. I like to keep on believing that He does. He or she does care about the little things. What you care about, God cares about. I really believe that. It may not always show up in the way that you want it to. It may not always show up in the way that you expected it to show up, to show that He hears us, and I have to put that out there. But I am just a firm believer, that He will show you your specific signs that are specifically for you. There's always going to be general signs like, your spirit numbers and your guardian angel numbers and just your general stuff, when the color purple comes of royalty and what it means to you. But again, ain't nothing like having a personal relationship with the Creator, so that when He shows you, when He's making a personal, when your guardian angels are making a personal connection to you and or trying to get your attention, there's no way you're gonna miss it. There's no way you ought to miss it. And so for me, this is my favorite drink, is Thai tea. Everybody knows that about me, right? So I truly believe God will allow people, places, and things to show up that are specifically for you. And that's this is huge for me. And again, to raise the standard, to raise the bar. So it's not just about the Thai tea; it's about the presentation of the Thai tea. It's because God knows I like things when it's pretty. One of the reasons why I like going to Denny's, besides good customer service, is because most of the time, not all the time, the presentation of the food, even though it's not all that, it's pretty decent. Sometimes I have to ask them for a saucer to put my teacup under, because I'm that type of, I was raised that way, right? I don't like drinking from a saucer without, I'm drinking from a coffee or tea without a saucer underneath, because it spills all over the table. That's the purpose of it. So I think that's what it's for. And so I'm a little Bridgety, you know what I'm saying? And so it's in me. It's just in me. I think sometimes certain things are just not only how you were raised, but what's in your bloodline, and, we may fall off many, many times, but that still doesn't mean that, we don't have that in us to seek out quality. Some of us, not everybody wants it. Not everybody, desires it. Like I said, I was never into materialistic things. I don't even know. Like, I don't know what type of Mercedes Benz that was. All I knew is even if I saw it, I would have probably knew it was a Mercedes Benz, but I couldn't tell you the make or the model or what year. Like, I don't know. But what I do know, of what I think I'm familiar with Mercedes, is that they are on the spectrum of what being, I wouldn't say luxurious cars, because the truth is, my favorite luxury car is a Jaguar, old school, like for real, that's my favorite car. But yeah, so I wouldn't know, y'all. But I think my point's been made. I'm gonna go ahead and sip on this tea and enjoy the rest of my Friday. But won't He do it? Won't He do it? Won't she do it? Either or. And won't they do it? When you talk about you have a spiritual team and all that good jazz, absolutely. And we mustn't forget that along our journey. No matter what it is that we're striving for, we must not forget that God has specific signs specifically for you. So look out for them and then go, oh man, then get so happy and say to yourself, oh, I know I'm loved. That's how I get excited. That's why I want to come here and share it, not to brag, but I just was like, oh, God was really, this is for real, for real. For real, for real, But anyway, bye for now, you guys. One love kisses. You'll hear me. See you in the next one. Bye. I hope I like this oat milk, in this. I'm just saying. I think I can't go wrong. I'll come back with a review, y'all, and I'll tell you how I like it or not or whatever. But bye for now. Kisses.